Did you know that happiness can actually be measured? In fact, scientists discovered that happiness has a formula. But here's the kicker. Even though we know the formula, most people are still searching for true happiness. Why? Let's dive into the story of happiness. It all starts with a groundbreaking study in 2019. Researchers found that happiness isn't just a fleeting emotion. It's a science. They broke it down into 3 key components: pleasure, engagement, and meaning. Sounds simple, right? But as we peel back the layers, we find out why so many of us are still on this quest. First, we have pleasure, those immediate bursts of joy we get from life's little treats. Think about it: a delicious meal, a favorite song, a fun outing with friends. But here's the twist. Pleasure alone doesn't sustain long-term happiness. Then comes engagement. When you're so absorbed in an activity that time just flies by. It's that state of flow when you're doing something you love. But wait, there's more. Engagement is crucial, but it's not the final piece of the puzzle. Finally, we have meaning. This is where the story takes a deep turn. Meaning comes from a sense of purpose, from contributing to something greater than ourselves. It's what gives life depth and significance. And guess what? This is the secret ingredient that most people miss. Meet Emily, a high-flying executive who seemed to have it all: the job, the car, the lifestyle. But beneath that polished exterior, Emily was lost. She spent years chasing pleasure, thinking it would bring her happiness. But every time she reached a new milestone, the joy was short-lived. Emily's story is a powerful reminder that surface-level happiness can be deceiving. Now let's talk about Marcus, a school teacher who found happiness in the most unexpected place. Marcus wasn't rich. He didn't have a flashy lifestyle, but he was deeply engaged in his work and felt a profound sense of meaning. Every day, he made a difference in his students' lives, and that, my friends, was his true source of happiness. Here's the big question. Can we truly be happy if we only focus on one aspect of the happiness formula? Think about it. Is pleasure enough? Is engagement sufficient? Or do we need a sense of meaning to tie it all together? This dilemma is what keeps people searching and questioning their path to happiness. Imagine this. You've spent years chasing pleasure, thinking a new car, a bigger house, or the latest gadget will bring you joy. But every time, the happiness fades, and you're left wanting more. Now picture this: finding joy in everyday moments, in the work you do, in the lives you touch. The difference is staggering, isn't it? Here's the twist. Science backs it up. Researchers found that people who focus on all 3 components, pleasure, engagement, and meaning, report the highest levels of happiness. It's not one or the other, folks. It's the combination that creates lasting joy. And this revelation, it's a game changer. Studies show that people who volunteer, who give back to their communities, who engage in meaningful work, report higher levels of life satisfaction. Take the university study of adult development, for example. It found that our connections with others and the meaning we derive from them are the biggest predictors of happiness. These aren't just theories. They're backed by decades of research. So where does that leave us? Emily started volunteering, finding a new sense of purpose that money couldn't buy. Marcus continued to thrive, his happiness rooted in the difference he made every day. But for the rest of us, the question remains: are we truly focusing on what matters? Are we balancing pleasure, engagement, and meaning in our lives? So ask yourself, are you chasing temporary pleasure? Or are you building a life of engagement and meaning? The answer could change everything. Remember, happiness isn't just a destination, it's a way of living. So, are you ready to live your happiest life?